We've got just a few more announcements, and then I'm going to give Danny the mic. He's got a few things that he wants to talk about. Some of you who get the local paper may have seen in there this year that they actually had in there about our graduation. We were the 100th class to graduate from Aurora High School. And it made the memories section of the local paper in case, yeah, big deal, right? It was a big deal because it was in the local paper. If you live here, you know what that means. That's our local rag. That's the only way to find out what's going on. Okay, a couple things I've been asked to bring up. Anybody out of town, if you come to Aurora, please give one of us a call. We'll get together with you. We'll go to lunch. Most of us are retired and would love to have something to do besides play golf 3 days a week, which is what I do. So, right, John? Rough, isn't it? But I'm serious. Anybody on the committee, if you come into town, give us a call. We'd be more than glad to come and have lunch with you. We'll get a bunch of us together. We'll do dinner, whatever. So if you're coming through, make sure you give us a call. If any of you have been to the 60s batch, next summer, June the 20th, 2015, will be the next 60s batch. If you've been to one of those, they're a lot of fun. You get this, everybody that ever went to Aurora High School through the 60s shows up. So you get to see people who were under us when we were seniors, and you get to see people who were seniors when we were freshmen. And it's really fun. We really have a lot of fun at the bash. So if you're here next June the 20th, come to the bash. A little bit about Farmers Fair. We are definitely going to have a float in the parade. We've already got a trailer, we've got a truck, we've got a driver. So anybody who wants to ride in the parade, October the 4th, or no, October the 5th, Saturday morning. 4th? Is it? Okay, October the 4th, Saturday morning at 9:30, the parade starts, right? So you need to be downtown by 8:30 or you won't get downtown, right Dave? Because it gets crazy. If you haven't been to a farmer's fair for a while, it gets crazy. So please, if you want to ride the float, come down, meet us somewhere downtown. We'll get it out on the website, or we'll get an announcement out, and come down and ride the float with us for our 50th reunion. It's really fun. We did it for our 25th, so it ought to be a good time again to do for our 50th. The questionnaire I already told you about. Anything else?
The den.
Oh, the den. The last few years at Farmers Fair, we've been fortunate enough to find a building downtown for free, or close to free, where we could get everybody in there and have a place for people to come in, sit down, and visit during the fair. The last few years, our class has ran it. We tried to pawn it off last year, and we couldn't get anybody else to run it. We didn't want to give it up because we have had a ball. Let me tell you, we have had so much fun. People come in, sit down, they talk. On Saturday, we've had chili, we've had hot dogs, all free. Everybody on the committee has made chili or brought hot dogs or did something for dinner. People come in after the parade, they can have chili, sit and visit. We've had a great time. We're going to try and do it again, right? We think we've got a place secured that we're going to be able to get to set this up. We'll be there every night of the fair, plus Saturday, right? We will get it Wednesday, okay. If you haven't been to the fair for a while, they've extended it. It's not just Thursday, Friday, Saturday anymore. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, yeah, it's a lot of work, but let me tell you, we've had a ball. So if you're in town for the fair, make sure you come into the den, stop in, visit. We'll have a good time, I promise. Anything else that I missed?
I think so. Can anybody else think of anything else?
Yeah, has anybody out there got anything they want to talk about or bring up or discuss or tell us about? Or I really, again, on behalf of the committee, want to thank all of you and welcome you here. It is great to see all of you. We had a great time last night. If you missed it, we had a little get-together at the Lions Club building last night. Nothing fancy. We just got everybody together and had some snacks and pop, and we had a great time just visiting. So, again, it's really great to see all of you. Dan's got some things he wants to go through. Oh, I do have one more thing, the pig, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't talk about that. Okay, they're over on the table where your program was when you came in, there's a little pig. We've used this pig down at the den to offset our cost to run that thing, to bring in the food every year that we've been, since we started the den. If you guys like the website, it's not free. We need to keep the website going. We've had some donations. Any of you who have given us donations above and beyond what it costs for the reunion, thank you so very much, because it's what's made tonight possible. But the pig's there. If you want to throw your change in there, we will use that to keep this going, to keep the den going, and hopefully in 5 more years we'll have another reunion. So I'm going to turn it over to Dan. He's got a few things